Hello everybody, how are you guys? We're in the beautiful area of Palm Springs. We're in the Coachella Valley. And what better time to look at 10 things you can only do in Palm Springs. That's part of our game as I'm on the road, where I take a town and make up 10 things you can only do in that town. So why not Palm Springs? Folks, first of all, this is exciting. Number one, there's not only Palm Springs in this area, guys. There's Finger Springs, there's Elbow Springs, and there's Ankle Springs. Guys, there's springs everywhere. If any part of your body is hurting and you need the soothing warmth of a spring coming out of the ground, hot and warm and soothing, you got to come to the Springs area. Palm Springs is just the beginning. There's Finger Springs, Elbow Springs, Ankle Springs. They even got a Gluteus Maximus Springs, guys, and it's something you can only do in the Palm Springs area. Number two, guys, golf is a big deal in this town, guys, and if you play golf, you're going to want to come out here, because every spring is the Palm Springs golf tournament for foot wedge experts. If you're a foot wedge expert, if you are a connoisseur, I'm not talking about a hack, I'm talking about a real pro, a guy that knows how to kick the ball out with finesse. And the whole trick, guys, the whole trick is to look up as you kick the ball out. Don't make it obvious. In fact, you want to be able to kick the ball as you're walking. Kick it with a stride. Kick it with your natural stride. Well, if you're that good, you're going to want to enter the annual Palm Springs Foot Wedge Expert Tournament. Put yourself up against the best. Number three is the Super Tram. Everybody knows about the Palm Springs tramway that goes to the top of the surrounding mountains. The Super Tram, guys, goes from Palm Springs all the way to LA. If you're a commuter and you're tired of the 120-mile ride in the car that gets especially nasty as you get toward LA, you got to fight that traffic, the Super Tram is the answer for you, and it's number 3 on our list of something you can only do in Palm Springs. Well, guys, of course, solar power is very affordable out here in the desert. And as you look around at these homes, you'll notice how many homes have solar power panels on the roof. Well, why stop there? This is the only town you can get solar-powered mailboxes, guys. Solar-powered panels right on the mailboxes. It's number 4 of something you can only do in Palm Springs. Number 5. You know what's neat about Palm Springs? Sure, you got your retirement folks. You got the older folks like me coming out here to call it a career and relax. But you also got the young people. It's Coachella, the music. The big music festivals out here in Indio, at the Polo Grounds. Well, guys, next year is going to be the senior Coachella. That's right. They're rock bands that are all over 75 years old. It's the senior Coachella, guys. And if you are a young person at heart, then you're going to want to attend, even if you're just young. You haven't lived till you've seen an 86-year-old rock it out on the guitar, on the drums, on the bass. And I'm not talking about the current Rolling Stones band. I'm talking about bands that you haven't seen before. It's all at Senior Coachella. That's number 5 on our list of things you can only do in Palm Springs. Number 6. I think we're on number 6. Guys, what's neat about a city like Palm Springs is that, even in the summer where it gets real hot, it's really relaxing. It's soothing on your skin. It's dry. You don't have that humidity like you got out there in Columbus, Ohio, Washington, D.C., Fort Lauderdale. You don't have all that nonsense. It's dry and it's smooth. So, one of the benefits is number 6 of things you can only do in Palm Springs is come out here and not only get in a hot spring, you can get in a butter pecan mashed potato bath. And the reason you get in the butter pecan mashed potato bath that is at a soothing temperature, it's not too hot, guys, because you want to moisturize your skin. You get out here in this dry air, man, it's not that great on your skin. So only here have they come up with a solution called the butter pecan mashed potato bath. You get in there, you'll just feel all smooth and soft, and you'll get that moisture back in your skin. It's number 6 on our list of things you can only do in Palm Springs. Well, guys, number 7 is the Palm Frond Festival. So you see all these palm fronds around here. And remember, the palm trees are not natural to this area. They were an import. They are not natural to the desert. They were an import. Well, these palm fronds fall off, and they're bigger than you think. What are you going to do with them? Well, every year in July, they pile them up in a giant palm frond mountain. And they let you jump off of a tall structure, the 100-story structure they build out here, and you can bounce on the palm fronds until you stop bouncing. It's a lot of fun. It's the Palm Frond Mountain Bounce every July. It's number 7 on our list. Are we on number 7? The Palm Frond Bounce. That sounds pretty fun, actually. Although I bet if you hit, it would hurt a lot more than you think. I don't think they're soft. Number 8 on our list, guys, out here in Palm Springs. Well, of course, there's a lot of older people that live out here, and why not? Heck, you've given your best to society. You've raised your kids, and you did your best, no matter how they turned out. Maybe they were the class president. Maybe they set fire to the school. Who knows? Maybe it was the same person. But you did your best, and you called it a life, and you come out here. Well, you say, well, gosh, what is there to do? Guys, it's the Palm Springs Dominoes and Doritos games every September. Dominoes and Doritos. That's right. It's a unique version of Dominoes where you can connect another domino with a Dorito. And it's very complicated. You can't use just any old Dorito. You got to use the right flavor. They're worth a certain amount of points, guys. And it has swept this Coachella Valley. Dominoes and Doritos games. And that's going to be it's number 8 of one of the things you can only do in Palm Springs. Well, number 9 is a doozy. This is going to blow your socks off, and I mean that quite literally. I mean, you get to a certain age and you don't want to deal with taking your socks off. So they have a special machine out here that will blow your socks off of your body, off of your leg, off your foot. It's the blow your socks off machine. It's a special machine. It doesn't suck your socks off your foot. It blows them off. You put the air nozzle right there between your sock and your foot, and you hit go. We call it the go button. Boosh! And there go your socks. They go flying across the room, guys. They go flying across the room. And it's number 9 on our list of things you can only do in Palm Springs. Oh, I'm covering up the camera. So that leaves number 10. I had to pick up the. This is how it is out here. I had to pick up the phone because it said your phone is reaching an abnormally high temperature. So we got to wrap this up before my phone blows up. Number 10. Although I think it's going to be hard to top number 9, the blow your socks off machine. Somebody needs to come up with that. I wouldn't even buy it now. Well, I guess I'm old. Oh, that was sad. I took a sad turn down there at the end. Number 10. Number 10 is the Golf Sand Trap Days, where you can learn how to play. Now look, We're in the desert. One of the hardest things for all golfers to hit is a golf ball out of the sand trap. Well, guys, at the Sand Trap Guarantee Festival, they will guarantee by the end of the 3-day festival, you will be a sand trap wizard. And golfer's king out here in the desert, and you'll be strutting around like a 98-year-old king of the fairways. When you put your name down to participate in the Sand Trap Guarantee Success Days. Sand Trap Guarantee Success Days. 3 days, 7 days extended if you want to take the advanced course at no extra charge. And you will learn how to hit a golf ball out of the sand trap. And that's not all. You'll learn how to hit your wristwatch. You'll amaze your friends. You'll say, hey Gus, watch me hit my wristwatch out of the sand. You'll be that good. You say, hey Amy, watch me hit my belt. You'll take your belt off your pants. Your pants will fall down to your ankles, but you'll be able to, with one blow of your sand wedge, your belt will go flying onto the green. It doesn't matter if you're a 50 waist size, you'll be able to do it. You'll be that good. And guys, it's number 10 on our list of things you can only do in Palm Springs. This phone is like 400 degrees right now.